If you've ever run more than a mile or two, especially here in South Texas in the summertime, you know exactly what I'm talking about when water just is not going to cut it. So today we're going to mix up some of the things that I use when I go on my longer runs. Now, right now I'm ramping up in my unofficial training block. So tomorrow we're going to aim for anywhere from 7 to 8 miles. Therefore, we got to step up the fuel game. So this is everything that I'm going to put together and get ready for my run tomorrow morning. First thing we're going to do is we're actually going to work in a little bit of different order in preparation, but then I'm going to explain how we're actually going to go about eating and taking these supplements prior to even starting running, before we even step foot out the door. So this one is going in the squeeze bottle here. I've already put 20 ounces of water. And so we're going to put this G1M Sport. This is full of carbohydrates and electrolytes to basically keep you going. So it's got 20 grams of carbohydrates, 350 milligrams of sodium, and it's got potassium, magnesium, I believe, and iron. So it's got a lot of cool stuff in here. This is G1M Sport. This is an orange. So we're going to shake this up. Where the heck did I put the lid? This is in real time, folks. I don't know where the lid went. The lid is MIA. Oh, there's the lid. I don't know how I got over there. Pro tip here, always triple check these shaker lids to make sure they're on, because I don't know how many times I've done this part and everywhere. So make sure that's on there nice and tight. We're going to shake that up. Now this is what we're going to be using during the run. So probably, I would say around mile 3 or 4, about the halfway point, we'll drink some of this. Probably won't drink it all, but we'll swig on this. Now the way I'm setting up my run, I'm actually going to be doing a loop so that I don't have to carry any of this stuff with me. But so this one's ready to go. We'll put that in the fridge. I like to do it the night before so it stays cold. I don't need to put ice or anything like that. One of the things that always is a key factor, especially if you're a dad or a parent and you have littles in the house, they're not going to be up. They're going to be still sleeping. The last thing you want to do is wake them up, trying to sneak out of the house so you can go on your run. So now, this is actually going to be what we start off with in the morning. So I put about 15 ounces here, and then we're talking about the Omega here, the G1M Sport Plus. This stuff right here is like freaking rocket fuel. So this is just regular G1M Sport. This is G1M Sport Plus. And you're probably thinking, like, if you've never, done any of these, you're probably wondering why water isn't enough, because you just sweat so much. It's so freaking hot. You need more than just water. If you just have water, I guarantee you it's just not going to be enough. Now, in my opinion, if someone had told me about this stuff before I got started, I would have just gone straight with this, but they didn't. So I did try the Gatorades and all the other stuff, the Cliff blocks, the chew blocks. I took those because that's what I used when I was in cycling, but they're not as easily digestible when you're running. There's a big difference between cycling and running. Even though it's an endurance sport, I found that the blocks just were a little too heavy for me when I was running long distances. So this is now ready to go. This will be taken about, I don't know, I just do about like maybe 15, 20 minutes before I run. I usually do it on my way out, and then I go out there and stretch. So that takes about 15 minutes to stretch. So now we have our fluids ready to go. So this is going to be during the run, while we're running, to refuel. Basically sipping on this, maybe once or twice throughout my run. I won't finish this whole thing. Now this one, I will finish this before I head out. This is the G1M Sport Plus. This is basically the pre-workout to get everything fired up in the morning. Now I am gonna eat too. So I'm gonna be eating a Go Bar, and I'll be finishing this before I head out on my run. And I'm probably gonna take, for sure, one. I think I'm gonna take 2 of these Go Gels. This is my favorite flavor, by the way, mixed berry. You can't go wrong with the mixed berry. I haven't tried the apple cinnamon, but I have tried the mango, and it wasn't for me. This one just tastes really, really good. So I take these about every 30 minutes. I don't care what the mileage is, right around 30 minutes. I take these. It kind of puts me in about every 3.5, 4 miles. I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I know it's every 30 minutes. If it's super really hot, like crazy hot and crazy humidity, and I'm gonna be doing a long run, like 10 miles, I might bump that down to like every 20 to 25 minutes. But these right here, oh my God, if you've never taken gels, I'm telling you right now, this will save your life. Like seriously, I'll get out. When I was training for my first marathon, I really just did them because that's what they say to do. I didn't really understand how it worked. But then when I was on the marathon, I had hit the mile 18, 20. I hit the wall. But leading up to that, I just, I can't remember what mileage it was, but I took a gel. I had taken a couple, but I took a gel, and I just felt the instant, like, just wave come over of energy, and it kind of like my second wind type of thing. It was a really cool experience. But gels, they're huge. There's many different varieties and many different brands of them, but definitely I highly recommend, as you can see, all the BPN stuff. After we're done with the run, right? So we're not done. We're done with the run, but we still have to replenish everything. So this is all stuff that we're going to be eating, drinking, and refueling with while we're running. And I would say this is not even that big of a setup. If I was doing like a 5-mile run, I would probably just do one gel, maybe a Go Bar, and that. I wouldn't even need this. This would all I'd have if I was doing a 5-mile run. One Go Bar, one Go Gel, and the BPN G1M Sport Plus. I'm really tired. It's late, and I should already be asleep because sleep is huge when you're going to do a long run, but it's been a day. Now, when we're done running, we have to replenish everything so you don't feel like crap, and you have to give your body what it needs. So electrolytes are huge. I'm going to take this probably with a half a gallon of water. I'm going to put 2 scoops in there, and I'm going to sip on that until I just kind of refuel my entire body, because I'm going to definitely be sweating a lot. Right after my run, immediately, I'm going to have a protein shake with this one right here, and of course, my handy dandy bananas. So I'll mix this up with about 8 to 10 ounces of water, a banana, maybe a little bit of peanut butter, and some honey. Guys, this right here will feel like amazing once you get this into you. After you've been running, you're just putting out all those calories, sweating out everything. You need something fast that your body can absorb protein wise, and this right here is good shit. No, it really is. So guys, this is how I fuel for my runs. Hopefully this helps. If you've never done anything more than water, and you've been, you're like, oh my God, I get sick, it's just too much. It's probably because you're not fueling up enough. So bare minimum, if anything, get you this right here, G1M Sport, the OG. That's the bare minimum. If you really want to add some rocket fuel on it though, this is like basically pre-workout for running. So this is what you take to get started in the morning. You get going. I've even tried this on my evening runs. It's been pretty cool, that boost of energy from the caffeine. But if you don't want to do both, you're like, I don't want to go from 0 to 1,000, just get the OG for now. Guys, I hope this helped. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this. If this is similar to what you do when you're going out on your longer runs. Anything under like a 5K for me at least. And I know I don't say that lightly because there was one point where that was a long run for me. But now, it's not. 5K, you know, I can get away with maybe just, you know, a little bit of G1M before I go out there, just to kind of refuel everything and then go. But anything 5 miles and more, I'm gonna start beefing up my nutrition. Now that we're gonna be aiming for 8 miles, I know that it's gonna be increased from what I've been running, and I need to make sure that I'm properly fueled, properly hydrated, and I don't wanna, you know, crash or bonk or whatever it is they say. Guys, I hope this helps. It's a 30-day video challenge, and today is Friday the 13th, and it's currently about to be 11 o'clock. So I gotta hurry up and put this video together and get it out so that I can maintain this challenge. It's definitely taxing and challenging, but I'm learning something every single time I do this. So if you learned anything at all, which I hope you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see more on how this challenge is improving and leveling up my game. And hopefully this is giving you the motivation that you need to get started with your video game. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.